For those who have low attention span, the answer is maybe. And here's why. In my younger days, I hated clickbait videos without any context of what clickbait actually means. And after watching this video from Laserbeam, it just solidified my so-called beliefs. But in my now slightly more mature days, I started questioning a lot. And when I first got the idea of making this video, I questioned what does clickbait means and why is clickbait a bad thing? So having these questions in mind, I started digging in our biggest digital library, Google, or precisely Trackers with a Heart. And it led me to two conclusions. The first one is clickbait isn't a bad thing. I was just straight up wrong. According to Cambridge Dictionary and many websites, they stated that clickbait is just something that draws people's attention on the internet. So why do we think clickbait is a bad thing? The answer is simply because of bad actors. Think about it. How would you react if, say, a random person creates a YouTube video about event leaks from major games, but end up in gift card giveaway? Or a random so-called news talked about a certain billionaire's promises towards a country, but instead it talks about things with little relation to the topic given. You would be upset or even rage because of wasting time. Now, let's change the perspective. What would you think if you were presented with the idea of sooner or later, we are all getting sued by a major game corporation, but instead you get the news regarding to malicious practice that game companies have done, or even how blockchain is crippling our ecosystem? Wait, it is going to happen if it wasn't for the events happen. But you get the point. Clickbait is a tool, a method that can be used by others to gain attention. Our enemies are bad actors and greed, not clickbait itself. Then comes to my second conclusion. It is impossible to stop this phenomenon, and you might turn your hate to love without you noticing it. This is a rather ambiguous conclusion, like the segue to a sponsor. My parents love you. Speaking of sponsorship, which plays a role in today's economy, clickbait also plays a role. This is due to the fact that clickbait allows people to gain an income. Whether it's stable or not, it induces cash flow to the economy. So if we suddenly start banning clickbaits, not only we would face some small consequences, we will also have problems with freedom of speech because of how laws can be bent, saying that something is clickbaity, therefore it is falsified information, leading to undesirable results. Let's say the factors I've mentioned isn't right, or because of my lack of knowledge, or I cannot simply make such comment. But we all have to agree that we cannot remove greed, which is the cause of this entire shenanigans. And besides, if you think about it, we are very vocal about our privacy. Heck, companies made their product to be safe and add features that angers governmental agencies. But do we really care about that much? My point being is that our lives are being watched, and you are willing to give it. That thing is called social media. So what is the point of being afraid that your government is spying on you if you're willing to show every single part of your life? We just want to get a desirable result based on our general preferences. So if clickbait becomes less visible, more likable, and is used for good purposes, won't we also like it? So as you can see, it is impossible to stop this phenomenon, and your attitude is gradually changing from hate to love. Ultimately, I'm not here to say that we should all clickbait, or clickbait is a good thing for our society, but instead, think of it as a tool. The method is neither good nor bad. Like how a wrench can be used to fixing cars and fix many more things, it can be used to kill people or break many more things. So instead of asking whether a tool is good or bad, we should have asked how can we turn anything to tools to build a better future. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoy it and have a great and fantastic day, and I will see you next time.